lovelies, are you in a relationship which you're trying to quit, or are you thinking that if I quit now, my ex is gonna harm me, or has your ex left you and you're planning on what to do to him or her? This video is absolutely for Hey guys, another interesting and educative episode of my program today. How gonna do? I hope you're doing great. So thank you for stopping by. If today is your very first time of coming to this wonderful channel, please, there is a button there written subscribe. Tap on it to subscribe, and if you have been here, my return subscribers, thank you so much. Much love to you guys, and my members, Akona, Bridget, and Clement Treasure. You've been very supportive on this channel. I can't take your love for granted. God bless you. And if you haven't joined my membership and you want to join to support a girl to help me to make this channel to grow, please kindly click on the join button there to join my membership. Please do join my membership. We'd love to benefit from it. Even if you think you don't have much to benefit, but let me support this girl. God will bless you for doing that. Also, super thank you, girl. If you wish, please, and if you can, super thank you, girl. I discovered something now. If you are commenting, just like when you are chatting on a live streaming, on that comment box at the right end of it, you will see a dollar sign there. So click on it to super thank me, please. If you can, also give this video a thumb up. Don't watch without giving it a thumb up. So I will say, I always forget. Don't forget again. I'm reminding you, please click on that subscribe button to subscribe. Let me say it again and louder. Support a girl, please. Support a girl. Support this channel. There is something very important here to benefit. Yes, it's all about relationship. Today's topic I want to discuss, it is so, let me not say annoying, it's a very terrible thing that happened. An ex of a guy stalked a lady the guy was currently dating after her. This guy, to be a customer, invited her over to come and do makeup for her and took her life. If you are following some bloggers on Facebook, Instagram, I saw it on one of the bloggers' page. So it was just posted yesterday, and this was a 2020 case. Now it is ruled today in 2024. You can imagine that justice must definitely prevail in any crime anyone commits. Justice must definitely prevail. Don't say because you're in a country, in a lawless country, I have influence, nothing will happen. If it doesn't happen that year, next year, the other years, just in subsequent years to come, definitely one day something might revoke or invoke it back, the case back, and justice prevails. So this lady was dating a guy. The guy dumped her and went for another lady who never knew this guy was once a boyfriend or fiancé to the other lady. So what the ex lady did, was to stalk the new one, stalked her, and discovered she was a makeup artist or makeover artist. So she invited her over for a business that never existed. Yes, she disguised to have had a contract. She invited her over for a contract that never existed. So when she came, I already made her plans to take her life. I don't want to use KILL. I don't want to use that term because YouTube may not permit it. So she invited her over and took her life. How did she take her life? She forced her to take a substance, a life-terminating substance that took her life. She ended up, she died. She, with the help of her brother, took the corpse and dumped somewhere on the roadside. And as if terminating the life wasn't enough, she poured a corrosive substance on her body which quickly decomposed. Do you understand? Did you get the gist? It's one of the bloggers. I saw it yesterday. I said, no, let me talk on this. I mean, someone you were dating, for any reason he dumped you, or he ended up the relationship, or he left or quitted the relationship and went for another person. You didn't go for the guy. You didn't move on. You didn't let it be. You didn't let it go. What he did was to stalk an innocent girl whom the guy was currently dating, invited her over for a job that never existed, and you took her life with the help of your brother. My dearest, does it worth it? Does it worth it? I mean, to terminate someone's life for an ex Does it worth it? Who is an ex? If I may ask you, someone you were in a relationship for any reason you guys discovered, either he discovered or you discovered that it can't work or you aren't compatible, she decided to quit or he decided to move, that's an ex. Ex rather. Ex has never always been an enemy. No matter what caused the termination of the relationship, no matter what caused it, move on. Yes, move on. Because sometimes compatibility doesn't always come when you go for a medical test. It's all about health, only health issues. Yes, it can as well be character, attitude, Being in a relationship is what many people have in mind is to tie the knot in future, to get married in future. So for any reason you discovered some things, lapses on the side of this partner of yours, you quit. So does it mean you going after the guy or the lady and or whomever the person is moving on with now? The innocent lady or girl, what did she do? 27-year-old lady was killed. Ah, you two pardon me for using this word, because she was dating someone she never knew had an ex who was still bitter because he left her. Now, she thought nobody would catch her, right? She was caught. This happened in 2020. That's 4 years ago. So she was caught. She and her brother were caught. And after all the series of investigation, discovered there was no evidence to show the brother was part of the life terminating. So he was discharged, and this lady now has been sentenced to death by hanging. Yeah, that's the latest judgment. Sentenced to death by hanging. She terminated someone's life, and now her own life is going. For who? A guy. An ex. Why would you take someone's life because of ex? Why would you take someone's life even if you are married already and this man brings in another person or goes behind you to cheat you, So does it worth terminating someone's life because of it? Why not fight the guy? Which doesn't even worth it. I don't advise that. Don't fight anybody. Do you understand? The essence of dating, the essence of relationship, the essence of courtship is to discover if it would work between two of you. So in the first year, second year, discovered it can't work. So you can work out, or the other partner can work out. That's what we preach, that's what we teach. And that is the reality, that is the normal thing to do. So does it worth taking anybody's life? Does it worth fighting, injuring person? Does it worth it? Not a lot of trying to discover, spying on the guy, trying to see who else is in his life. Then you go for the lady, discover where she stayed, discover what she was doing. You invited her over, you went to get your corrosive substance, a life-terminating substance, and kept it, invited her for a contract that never existed. The innocent poor girl thought she was going for a job which she was doing for a living, only for you, with the help of your brother, took her life. She's gone, and you are going soon. But you've been sentenced to death by hanging. She is gone, you are going soon for a guy. For just a guy. Now, two of you are gone. Yes, she's gone, you will still go. Do you understand? And the guy would go for another girl. This is what you never wanted. Yeah, I think your reason for killing this lady was, killing, you to please pardon me for using this word, was for her to get off your life so you go back to your ex, right? You don't even care whether this ex would accept you back. Or was your mission just to make sure that nobody comes in his life? Someone would say, if I can't marry him, no other person will marry him. If I can't marry her, no other person will marry her. Or if I can't have her, if I can't have him, no other person will. That's what some people vow for. So now, the two lives are gone. The guy is still living. He will still move on for another lady of his choice. Or do you expect him to be single? Did he even have a fault here? In this case, I never blamed the guy. Yes, I never did. It's not like he went for your girlfriend. It's not like he went for someone close to you. It's not like he went for your relative. He went for someone you never knew, isn't related or close to you. You still stalked on them and took the life of the girl. Now you are going. What am I trying to preach here? Nobody worth dying for in a relationship. Nobody worth fighting for in a relationship. Nobody worth terminating another person's life for in a relationship. Why? Because if it's a guy, there are many of them out. If it's a lady, plenty of them are out there. So the reason for the termination of this relationship could be the fact that you guys aren't compatible. That's what we prayed. Compatibility in relationship. There are virtues every man and woman seek or has mapped out for someone they want to call theirs in future. Do you understand? So when you enter into a relationship with this person and while dating and the person has discovered that these virtues aren't there, or the percentage of the ones that are there aren't qualified enough for them to continue with you, they will move. Allow them to go. Then you move on. For another bad person, whoever leaves you doesn't merit you. Do you understand? Anybody that leaves you doesn't merit you. Or you don't merit the person. Either way. So move on for the right person out there. There are plenty of them out there, good ones. What did you see? Was it money? Was it material things? Affluence? Was it what you saw that made you say, no, you cannot live? You'd rather take the life of whoever comes in his life. What? And you think conscience, what if you were not caught? Don't you have conscience? You think you would have kept living without battling over your conscience with what you did, assuming you weren't discovered, you weren't caught. Nobody has caught up with you, you are going as well. So that's what the picture, you're looking so downcast, looking like, someone should pity me. That was what she was just looking. You know, I don't look at her and say, no. You go by salt through which you took off someone's life. So dearies, if you are in a relationship, I repeat this, I've been saying this, you are there to study, just like education. You are there to study while studying this person, and you have your virtues you seek from this person you want to call yours. So why in this relationship or courtship, and you've checked out all these virtues, out of 100, you don't get up to 50. You have every right to quit, you know, or vice versa. When this person quits, move on. Don't fight. Don't get anybody injured. Don't terminate anybody's life for the fact that someone has left you in a relationship. Move on. Yeah, it just takes few little time. You will heal. And you see the right person, the better person for you out there. This person leaves. God always knows the best. So he allows someone to leave for the better one to come. One door closes, another one opens. You don't need to fight for it. You don't need to terminate anybody's life for it. Now, what has happened? The person you've taken her life probably must have been bragging. Yes, she's gone. Let her go. Let me say how she would resurrect to come and take my boy or my guy or my man from me again. You don't listen the other way. That your own life wasn't safe when you were doing that. She's gone. You are going for just one guy who must have moved on. Now that two of you are gone, he is out there searching for another lady. Beautiful, intelligent, probably wealthy, classy. He wants to still be moving around, cruising around with. Do you understand? And you are gone. Who sent you? What kind of relationship was even that? What was he doing for you that made you vow that no other person would come in his life if not you? What am I trying to advise here? So, viewers, that's why I say you should share this video. Learn from it. Share for another person to learn. Yes. Exactly. Share this video. So, if whoever watches or listens to this video, or the person, maybe the person is in a relationship, is trying to quit, and your fear is, how will the other person take it? Or you have vowed, in fact, this man would never leave me, or this girl would never leave me. If he does, or if she does, it's not going to go well. Her life would go. His life would go. Whoever comes his life would go, or whoever comes in her life would see me. Do you understand? So drop that idea, allow it to go whenever it leaves. You never can tell whether that relationship isn't for you. The better one is out there. There are many angels out there. A bird at hand, they say, what to in the bush. But when that bird at hand fails, what do? What do? You don't keep keeping this bird at hand because it wants to in the bush. You don't keep keeping it when it doesn't want it. When it flies away, let it fly away. When the bird at hand flies away, let it fly away. Our bird will come and be at your hand, which would want more than two in the bush. Yes. So don't keep misinterpreting adage. A bird at hand wants to in the bush. Therefore, you want to keep that bird at your hand. If you want to fly, you tie it. And the bird wants to fly, you tie it. It will never fly. No, let it fly. And it will fly back to your hand. The one that wants to sit flies back and stays. So there we share this video. If you find interesting, please share this video. Like I've said and I repeat, nobody was dying for. Nobody was terminating anybody's life for. If it doesn't work, let it go. If someone leaves your life or leaves the relationship you are into it, let the person go. Another one would come. Just be open for another relationship. Some would lose a relationship and they want to die because of that relationship. Losing hope and allow another person come. Don't terminate anybody's life. Do you understand? Another one door closes, another one comes in, another one opens. This one this time will open wildly for you to wildly and boldly and proudly enter and relax. It will continue. Alright? So please, I need your opinion on this comment section. Does anyone worth dying for in a relationship? Does anyone worth killing for? Did she do the right thing, going to fight for someone that she would not even have again? She would not even live to have this person. That's all for this video. I see you again in my next video. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment your opinion. Also give your advice. Alright? See you again on my next video. There is